guys, I'm Allison Pryor and I teach acrylic paintings for beginners on YouTube. I teach step by step in real time so you can follow along with me. I can teach you how to mix your colors, what colors to use in a painting. I teach seascapes, landscapes, and animals and everything people request. I can do that also to help you get started. So let's get on with our next painting. Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to paint this beautiful galaxy, and it's very easy and simple techniques that I will show you, and I'm going to show you the tools that you need and the brushes that you need to paint this today. So all you need for this painting is your primary colors of red, yellow, and blue, which can be ultramarine blue, cad yellow, cad red, and you can use some sap green, and we may not need burnt umber, but you can put it there if you want, and black and white. So they are the colors I use in all my paintings. And for now, I'm only going to use two brushes, which is a bristle brush, and that's the size, it can be size 8 or 10. And I'm going to use a small flat brush, which is a ledge, or just a small flat brush. And I'm going to use toothpick. And I'm going to use probably a sponge. I'll see. So if you don't have a toothpick or you don't have a sponge, don't worry too much. I'll guide you along. So that one there that I did is on an 8 by 10. So you can use an 8 by 10 canvas if you like. And you can change it up whatever way you want to. I just put it together so I can show you the techniques, okay? And I'm going to be using 11 by 14 canvas so you can see it. So I can get more detail in there for you. So that's it. And then all you have to do is get a nice black background, nice dark black background, okay? So I'm using pure black paint, right straight from my paint tube or bottle, whatever you have there, and just paint the whole background black. Okay, so we'll have a basis for our nice galaxy. Galaxies are fun to paint because you don't have to be too fussy. You can look up pictures of galaxies and see where you like to put your colors. The main thing is to find out where you want your light source. That's what brings it to life. So just get your black paint down there. Good. Keep doing that. Now, when you get all your background done, what we're going to do is we're going to let it dry, so we can put our other colors on top of it. We won't work wet on wet for this one, but you can work wet on wet if you want to. But it's just where it's so black, any colors you put on top of it are going to really blend in with the black, and you won't get much color, only more black than anything. So once you get that done, let that dry, and then we will put on some really nice colors. Now the next thing, all we have to do is, as you can see, we're going to put some colors on there. So let's start with some blue. So go take your same brush, make sure it's not too wet, and tap it into, or just put some blue on your brush, okay, for now. And we'll just put our blues all over the place. So we can tap it on. There we go. So just put some blues on there. You can tap them on, or you can just rub them on like that. Okay, so just put them on there. Just fill up the space. Whatever's left over on your brush, move your brush around. Just tap on. Why is that doing that, I wonder? Let's see. So as you can see, I have no idea why that's rocking around like that. It's amazing. So anyway, tap on as much as stop. on. Anyway, I'll keep tapping anyway. Sorry. So we'll get some more blue on here, maybe down here in the corner a little lighter. So it's not going to be exactly the same as the one I have done, because I'm just trying to show you some techniques that you can do, and you can add all kinds of colors to your galaxy. Just look around and see some nice pictures of galaxies and see what colors are in the galaxies, because there are many out there. I have never been that far off the earth, so I don't know. Only what pictures I see. Now see how we got like all that nice background? Isn't that cool? Alright, I'm going to dip it into some red. My dirty brush. I'm not going to put a big lot on there. I'm just going to put enough on there to make some color. And decide where you want it. If you want more, like you can have red over here. Tap it on, and you can have, see how that's coming through there, and whatever's left over on your brush, don't get any more paint on your brush. Just move your brush around, okay, just to get some of those colors in the background. Now that's pretty, and we'll take some more red. We may load up again because we're going to start a new area. So I'm going to put some red maybe over here. I didn't have it on my painting, but I'm going to add more because I like that. Look how nice that is. Alright. That's pretty annoying, isn't it? I don't know what to do. Okay, so now see how you got some in the top corner and you got some in the bottom corner. So, got some up there, and you got some down here, and so we have some nice colors in there already. So we get some blues and reds on our black background. Let's try a little bit of green maybe. So I just cleaned my brush off this time. You don't have to, but it's nice to start with something new. Just tap it on there. I managed to get that a little better than what it was. Not as noisy and rickety this time. So I'm just tapping on some green. And I tap it until the green is almost all gone, and then I'll start somewhere else. So I might start over here. And it's barely, you can't see it very much. I'll add a bit of yellow. And then we can brighten that up a little bit. There we go. Good. So just put it on like you're putting on lines. And then tap your brush around. And here's where the, if you got a sponge, that'd be great. Okay? And then you can take that and then tap at it. And smooth it in with the rest of the paint, okay? Move it around a little bit. You've got to push in on it. I'm pushing and scrubbing and moving my brush and my sponge around. So you can use a sponge if you want to. If you don't have a sponge, just clean off your brush and get a cleaner brush bristle. Just clean off your brush and just move it around. Just tap it around a bit to get it all moving around there. Good. So if you want some more green somewhere else, you can certainly put it over here somewhere, wherever you want your colors. It is a galaxy. I'm just making this up as I go along. I don't know what the galaxy looks like, only by pictures. But I'm going to make it up because basically all you need are colors. And you can put them wherever you want. Because the galaxy is full of colors and stars. And light. So we'll be putting in light to bring it to life, okay? So I'm going to add a bit more red because I really like that red. It looks nice. I'm just going to tap on a little bit lighter red here and here. I'm just going to add a little bit more red. And whatever is left over my brush, I'm going to put it here. I'm not going to make it come out too much. There we go. And a little bit of blue. Just go back and forth with your reds and blues and put it on there. I'm putting a darker purplish color on there now. Hard to see. Good. I'll be gentle. Maybe the canvas is mad at me, so it's jumping around. Alright, so we'll put on some nice light colors up here. Nice purplish. I just tapped into a bit of red and blue and a bit of white to bring it out a bit more. And I'm going to decide now where we're going to have our light. Okay? Because we want some light coming in here. And I'm going to take my handy dandy sponge and I'm going to tap at that. I'm going to squeeze into it. There we go. I'll squeeze into it, that way it's not jumping around there. But you can tap at it. Good. And whatever's left over on my brush, I'm going to put that in around here, and around the center. We want a big black hole, although there are big black holes in the sky. I'm going to get some more purple, blue and red, a little bit of red in there, and tap on some of that. I'm going to clean my brush really good, and I'm going to wipe off my brush, and I'm going to move that around a little bit. There we go. Good. Move it around, squeeze it in. You can even take your brush and twirl it around like that if you want to. Good. Pick up some more paint if you need it. And just scrub in some, scrub. Let's make some circles too, look. You can even make some circles. Like that blue, purplish blue color. I'm going to scrub my brush as if I'm trying to clean it off. Get some red. Bring some red little circles. See? Little circles. There we go. I'm going to move it around until almost all the paint is off my brush and it's blending in with there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. I'll put a little bit of a lighter color there so you can see it. I don't want to put too much color there. I'll move my brush around in circles. There we go. Wow. We want to add some light to that now. I can see some light down here, and I can see some light up here, and I can see some on the edges of here, and probably on the green and a bit of blue. So let's pick those spots and add some lighter colors to them. So what you can do is, you can take your same brush, and let's go into some white. For this one up here, let's add a little bit of our purple color and brighten it up with the white to get a lighter value of paint. And let's tap on, just gently tap on some of that lighter color. There we go. Good. That brings out that nice bright color. So you don't have to clean your brush. Go back into a bit of red and white. So all I'm doing is I'm just going into some red, just tapping into it, add a bit of white, and that makes it nice and bright, almost a pinkish color, because we want some nice brights on the edges here. Gives them probably some light shining in there. So I'm just putting some light where I think I want it. I might even put it more here. Because up in the sky, there's all kinds of stars and lights. Maybe it's a little bit here on the edge. Wherever you want your light. If it's too light and it doesn't look right, then you can take it out. I'm kind of thinking, that red down there is too bright. So just clean my brush off. And I might go back in here. I'm not fussy about that. Just want to show you that you can make changes. I'm going to put the red back in there. And it's even brighter again now, so that's good. I'll just go over that a little bit. That's nice. There we go. And I'm going to do the same over here now that I got that pinkish light color over here. Add some lights. Good. See how that brightens it up really nice? Then we can take the blue, tap into your blue and your white. Like I said, if it gets too bright, and wipe it off in your tissue. And pick a few spots where the blues are. Alright. There we go. And you can take your brush and clean it off really good. I'm just wiping it off in my tissue. There we go. Just wiping it off in my tissue. Just scrub around at that so it's nice and soft and misty looking. Get a misty look to it. This one here too. Just misting it up because I didn't like it too much. And then I'm going to mist this one up a little bit. I'm going to mist it up or mess it up, one or the other. Okay? So we'll mist them up. It's pretty misty in the sky, in the galaxy. So that's basically all you have to do is scrub on some colors and get a light source where you think the light is coming in. And then all you have to do then is put on some stars. So let's put on some stars. I got a toothpick. Now you can use the back of your brush. We'll use the back of a small brush. Alright, for the bigger stars. We'll use the back of a brush. Smallest brush you have there would be good. And I got a toothpick for the smaller stars. So let's start with some bigger ones, alright? So let's go with the back of this brush, any brush, whatever brush you got handy, and tap into some white, and we'll find places for our bigger stars. So it can be anywhere, just tap anywhere you want to go. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. It's a start. What makes these galaxy paintings so nice is all the stars that you put on. The colors underneath them, you put them on and just add some highlights and brightness in the places that you want them, and then put your stars on. I mean, that's all there is to this painting, to galaxy paintings. Now some can be really complicated, yes, but just to start out first, and just keep going until there's no more paint on the back of your brush, so that the stars will get really small. Okay? Good. See? So now I'm going to use my toothpick. That will give you even smaller stars. So we'll go into the white paint with our toothpick. Just tap it in on your and go doop, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Keep tapping on as many stars as you want. Good. Good, good. There we go. I'm just tapping on my stars so I can get small ones. I keep tapping with whatever's left over on my toothpick just to get smaller and smaller stars. Now, already it's starting to look pretty nice. Now next what we're going to do is what makes all the really nice stars. We're going to take our bristle brush, nice and clean, and it's going to be damp. It's going to be wet, sort of. And then you're going to tap into your white paint. Just tap into it. And maybe if it's excess paint, just take it off. And as long as your brush is nice and damp. Not soaking wet, but damp. And then take a palette knife if you have one, or another brush or whatever. Something you can rub up, even your finger. Rub up against and get some of that paint on there. So hopefully that will spray on there. Now you better do this, probably get better results if you got your canvas down flat on your table, and make sure everything's all, you know, you have some tissue or something down so it doesn't get on your walls and your floor and all that stuff. So do that. Add a little bit of water to your brush, tap it off a little bit so it's not dripping. Dip back into the white paint, and here we go. Now, that's not working for me. So this time I'm going to try and keep my brush a little bit drier, because I'm not laying it down flat. Let's see what happens. Now let's see what kind of mess I can make again. Alright, so I'm going to try that again. But, like I said, go, 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 go. There we go. It's coming off. It doesn't know where to go because it's probably trying to go downwards, and my canvas is standing up, so I'm just going to get more paint. Try again. The more stars you get on here, the better it looks, I find. The more mess you make, the better it looks. How's that? Alright. Oops. Okay. It's coming off. It's coming off. A little slow. You'll have better results than me because you're laying it down flat. Okay? There we go. Getting a few on there. You can see those coming off. Good. You got lots of stars on there. You can put more on. It's just that like I say, mine is sitting up there, and you can even see some shooting stars. Look at that. I guess there's shooting stars up in the galaxy. You can add more lights. You can add more color. Right now, let's add a couple of planets. So let's take some black paint and some white to make some gray, because we don't want a pure black or you won't be able to see it. And all you have to do is find out where you want your planets. It can be a big one, it can be a small one in the corner, it can be anywhere. I'm just going to put one right, let's see, right here. I'm going to make a circle. Here's my circle. Maybe I'll make another little one down here. So you can make as many as you want, and you make them big as you want or small as you want. I just wipe my brush off a little bit in my tissue. I'm adding more white. And that white is going to go right on the edge here because there's light coming down from up there. And take that and bring it around the edge here. And around the edge here. Good. That's your light. And then just take your brush, and there's only a small little flat or filbert brush, and take that, smooth it into the rest of the moon. Not the moon, the planet. You can make different colors on those planets too if you want, you know. You will do whatever you want. I might add a little more dark on the back here. So you can do adjustments and fix them up and do it the way you want. A little bit over here. There we go. That kind of gives it a nice look. Now there's really not much more to do. There's probably a lot of things you might want to do. I mean, if you want to add more color, you can take a bit of red. Probably put in a few little bits of red. Just touch and pull. Just little bits of light. See? That just brings in a bit more red, a little bit here, wherever you want it. Just these little bits just floating around in the sky. Just pull them through. Don't even have to make any special kind of, they're just floating around in the sky, these colors. See? You can even go in with a bit of blue and a little bit of white or whatever, and just put on some things floating around there. See that? You can even just touch. Just touch. Just watch that. Oops. Just touch. Just watch. A little bit of blue, a little bit of white, and just touch. I'll get a little bit more white for you. A bit of blue and white. Just put a bit of white and blue on your brush. And just touch. A little bit of white if you can't get it to come through. And just touch. See, it almost got like a little planet. So, whatever you want to do, you just want to touch. Just these little planets floating around, whatever you want. Just put little bits of color in there. bring it alive, bring it to life. Make sure you got all the lights that you want in there and you're happy with them. You want to add a little more white, just add it on top of what you did here. Move your brush around so that it jumps out at you. Maybe a little bit white over here, here. And that just brings it out. And then you clean your brush off. Take all the paint off of there and then just scrub it in. There we go. Just make little round circles. Just scrub it in. Just to give it that nice soft look. So you want a bit of misty, it's kind of misty sky looking. See? A bit of mist. And if you want more green, add a little bit of yellow to your green. And see the green over here? Just add a little bit of, just touch. That's all. Just brighten it up a little bit. And you can clean off your brush and move it around a little bit. Make it soft. So whatever you want to do. I don't want to do too much more with it now because I might get you all confused. So if you like that, you can leave some comments. If you have any other requests, that's a request that I got. So that's it for today. Happy painting from Allison Prior. Don't forget to subscribe.